Hello, hello everybody. Hey Christy. Hey guys. Whew. I tried to come on a little earlier and I could not get my new phone to connect, so I was able to do it now. So I wanted to come and do a project because I go back to work tomorrow and I'm not sure, I don't like the view you guys have. I'm not sure if I'll be going live at all during the next week since I go back to work tomorrow. Does not seem like it's been a very good time. So I wanted to do a fun little project. Okay, let me just get something here. Now the project that we're going to be doing tonight is a transfer that we did have last year that is back this year. Hi Lorene, it's the Santa I Can't Explain, and it also has the son of a Nutcracker on it, okay? And in addition to that, we have a Nutcracker transfer that's also available. Let me, in case you guys wanted these. Club Couture. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my workstation with you guys. And what I have here is one of our Club Couture 6x18. Hi Janine, let me lift you guys up. Maybe you can see that. We'll just pan it up and down as we need. This is one of our older styles. It has been improved on. This is just one of the old ones. It's our box frame and it is a 6x18. But we're gonna use it today to make a cute little nutcracker. I love nutcrackers. It is one of my favorite things about the holiday decorations. So we're gonna use the son of a nutcracker from the transfer I just showed you, and then I should have taken a picture of it, but let me show you. The pieces that come with the nutcracker is you get a face, and then you have the choice of 2 different nutcrackers, and then you get a little embellishment here that's super cute. I want to do these. I'm hoping they still are sticky because I did not expect these to come back. I used them so many times. I made door tags with them. I made chalkboards with them. When I unpacked my Christmas decorations, I know I have a chalkboard that I did that I could not erase because I loved it so much, that has the nutcrackers on them. But we're gonna go ahead and design this. I was hoping to find, what am I looking for? Oh, here it is, my placement tape. So anytime you are chalking on something that you don't want it to show and it has layering or registration marks, I used my placement tape. Our placement tape is really cool because, look at this, it has little tick marks on it so you can measure, and it just helps you place. It's really nice if you have the fonts that we have, but I'm gonna take the face. I really hope this is sticky enough. I'm trying to see, because this one has a hat, and I want it to be far enough down that the hat will fit. Let's see. A little further down. The face part for me is not sticky at all, so I'm going to show you a little trick when you have a transfer that is really old. So they're really hard to find right now, but Clorox wipes, because I've used these transfers probably more than 30 times. If you take it and you wipe with a disinfectant wipe, like a Lysol wipe or a Clorox wipe on the back of the adhesive vinyl, it kind of reactivates that stickiness. And if you use your microfiber side of our fuzzing cloth, that also helps. I'm just gonna go like that. See how that kind of made it sticky again? Just a little insider tip, okay? So now I'm going to put this down. I'm going to figure out where I want it to go. I'm going to turn it this way a little bit here so that I'm chalking my little placement marks. A lot of layered transfers have these little placement marks. And it's so you don't have to have any guesswork involved. You just chalk or ink that little area, and then you know the next layer goes right on top. So because this is not very sticky, I'm just going to kind of go across like this. There's a lot of screen here, so we really want to make sure we don't have any air bubbles. Remember, bubble is trouble. And I'm just going to smooth it across. You can actually hear the air bubbles working their way out. And then when you have this much screen, it's always best to go in one direction when you're putting your paste on. And I'm just, now if you have a new one, it's definitely going to be more sticky, but this is from last year. And like I said, this was one of my favorites. I used it a lot. So I'm just going to pick our new color Dune. And I'm going to do his face in the Dune, okay? I'm just gonna stir this to make sure that it's a good consistency. As you can see, mine is still lifting up a little bit, so we're gonna have to be a little careful. I probably should have bought a new transfer, but I was trying to get more uses out of this one. And then I'm just going to put it, I'm going to put it across the top so that I can go straight down and try to have the least amount of air bubbles possible. And then I'm just going to go, I can actually hear that noise. That's air bubble noise. But because it's just the face, I feel like we're going to be okay. Just the face. And then I'm gonna make sure it's nice and thin because we have a layer of face to go over top. So we don't want it to be bumpy or lumpy. Just nice and down. Okay. So now we have our face on here. I'm just gonna peel and reveal. Oh gosh, you know what I did? I didn't realize that my placement tape was in the screen. That's okay, he's gonna have little sideburns, I guess, on his face. I don't know if I would mess it up if I tried to fill those in. Let's try. I'm just gonna dry this a little bit. That was a rookie mistake. But you know what, both sides are kind of the same. Let's see what we can do about that. If it was a chalkboard, I probably wouldn't try to go over top because it would probably just pull it up if I tried. You know what? It's okay because I'm looking at which one I picked. Christy, the best trick I have for that is Norwex Enviro sponges. And I do have a Norwex Lady if you need it, but they are the best at getting glitter off the transfer. Do you see the hair here? It's gonna go over top. So that little boo-boo I made does not even need to be fixed. I'm just gonna make sure this is dry. But if it doesn't come off with your board eraser, Christy, definitely try a Norwex Enviro sponge. Okay, so that's nice and dry. And then we have A2 and we have A3. I kind of messed up a little bit because I didn't even do the registration mark since I did it wrong, but the good news is these pretty much are okay because you can see where the face ends on this. So without the registration marks, you can still line it up. I'm just gonna check again to make sure it's dry because I'm a little paranoid with layering. And I'm going to put it here. And then go like this. And put his head right there. Now this guy, I kind of want a red and black board for this. So I picked our scarlet. So we have our scarlet. Love this new color. This is one of our in vogue colors, which means it's only going to be around for this catalog. And then maybe we'll use Shimmer Shadow to add some shimmer. Speaking of glitter, Christy. So we'll use these. He has little rosy cheeks there, so I'm gonna grab Marvelous. Hi, Vanessa. Yes, she's actually a designer on my team. Her name is Melissa, and she's my Norwex lady. Remember, anytime it's too thick, we're gonna add a little bit of distilled water. And I'm sorry, I know that I'm boring tonight. I'm actually very tired, and I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. Okay, so we have this layer and then we have this layer. So I'm gonna do this top and this bottom. I'm gonna do those in the scarlet red, and then I'm gonna do the little rosy cheeks in the Marvelous. Vanessa, your first time project was amazing. I'm so proud of you, girl. And I couldn't believe it was your first time, because I feel like you've been buying and buying and buying, but you finally sat down and did it. I'm so excited for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and plop some scarlet on here. And then I'm gonna go, now this has registration marks there, but since I didn't line it up, I wanna be mindful that I don't chalk over it, because then it'll be on my board. So I'm gonna put the top red on, and then we'll do his little suit in red. Oh, Vanessa, I was trying to go live earlier in my VIP group and in my team page, and I did a quick drawing for two things. One of them was for my team. The other one was for the share Happy Mail, and you actually won that, Vanessa. So expect a little something coming from me. Congratulations. I normally don't do those drawings live because I don't want to feel like I'm bribing. But I do want you guys to know I do appreciate when you share. This is not for my mantle, Christy. This is just a fun decor that I'm putting somewhere else. Yeah, and I figured you guys wanted a little break from all of my silver, white, and blue. So do something a little different. And then we'll do the Marvelous cheeks. Give him some little rosy cheeks. I just love this Marvelous color. It's one of my faves. Okay. So, but trust me, Christy, I have other projects that need to be done to match that. And then I'm gonna lift my little guy up. How cute. How cute. I'm gonna lift him up so you guys can see his rosy little cheeks. Can you see that there? His cute little cheeks. Super cute. Let's dry it. I still have a shadow box to do, Christy. I have trees, I have deer. I just haven't figured out how I want to do the trees in just all the colors that we've been using, so it's a little tough for me. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Hey, Christine. Hey, guys. I might need to reach and grab this water over here because I am so parched. Dry that a little bit. I made a jambalaya in the Instapot tonight, but it's with cauliflower instead of rice. And I think all the spices and the flavorings inside got me. I'll drink some water. Hopefully I don't wet the bed. Okay. I just want to make sure this is dry because we do have to layer the next piece on. And remember, when you layer, hey Deb, when you layer, your paste might think you're trying to wash it off because it's water soluble. So you want to be quick and gentle. Maybe white and silver trees with a blue background. That would be pretty. I haven't figured out the perfect blue for the backgrounds. I may need to just paint them with like an acrylic blue, like a winter blue, because I didn't like the baby white method on the gingerbread house. I didn't, honestly. All right, so this is good. We just want our board to come back to room temperature, and then we're gonna get his little face. So for the trees, I mean the deer, you know, we did brown deer before, but we had the other half of the deer that was just lines. It was very abstract. So I was thinking about doing them in the silver, shimmer silver. And then, I don't know. I don't know. Still warm. We'll give this a second. So I'm not sure. I have a lot of thinking to do of what I want to do. I don't want to add any more colors, but I'm starting to think that maybe that's too much monotone. Monotone, is that it? I did get some greenery to put on the shelves, so I may, when I get it back, we might be able to incorporate some of the shimmer olive that I've been missing with my whole heart. I should get it back this week. Okay, our board is back to room temperature. So let's bring this guy to life. And let's see. We're going to line him up somehow. Let me see. I'm trying to picture it and fit in. I might need to turn him, guys. Let's turn him this way. I'll turn him the other way to chalk. But let's see. You go there. You go there. How does that look? I think we need to shift it a little bit. I'm trying to line up his buttons. Let me see. I'm trying to look at everything together between his hat and his buttons without leaving the space. We're just gonna go like this. And for this, we're gonna break out the shimmer. We're gonna do Shimmer Shadow. And this is gonna add his mustache. It's gonna add his facial features. It's gonna add a brim to his hat if it sticks. Man, I'm surprised, number one, I saved this transfer from last year because you can see how much I used him. So much. And then we're gonna take our Shimmer Shadow, give that a little, I'm gonna go across so we can just go straight down. We'll see if we need to add any more. But I'm just gonna go straight down his little buttons. Ooh. Big air bubble there, so I'm not sure what we're gonna get. This is poor planning on my part. I knew how much I loved it and I should have just replaced my transfer. But now at least you can see that these transfers really do last a while. I'm just gonna lift this up because I feel like I'm gonna make it worse if I got a lot of air underneath. As you can see, it's not really sticking. So let's go ahead and just take it. Oh, but he's cute. He turned out cute. I was worried that I was gonna have just a huge air bump. And I was so scared I didn't press down at the bottom where the buttons were. So maybe we'll dry this and then. And he's shimmery. I am gonna line up those buttons again. Maybe black or Shimmer Shadow for the deer. You know, I was thinking we have like a gray blue that would be pretty too. The ocean mist. I might have to play around with it. Or maybe just leave them white and not paste. I don't know. Thanks, Chris. I do want to line up this button because I want that bottom left button to be there. I do want that bottom button. Remember, shimmer takes a lot longer to dry. And let's see if we can line up those buttons without messing anything up. You know what, maybe I'll just wash this and then we'll do the other part first. So I just took a board eraser and just wiped him off. I'm gonna put him inside this little fuzzing cloth to dry it off. Isn't it cute? The shimmer really adds a lot, but I know you guys can't really see the shimmer, which is upsetting, but you have to trust me that it's there. You could use just regular black velvet. I feel like I'm talking very boringly with you guys because I know that last year we did one of these. Look how sticky that got again. Maybe I just needed to wash it before I used it after all this time. And we did like pink and greens and blues, but I'm being very, I don't know. It's just my style, I guess. I'm not a very adventurous. Sometimes I am, right? All right, so we'll get this. And I just want to make sure it's dry. I'm going to line up these dots. All of that just because I want these bottom two to be more crisp. I know, I get it. So I'm only gonna go here and here. Yes, all of that for that. I want those buttons to be there. And then, voila, perfect buttons. So here we have, look how cute he is with the shimmery hair. Actually, you can see the shimmer a little bit there. Super shimmery. Dry that. I love him. Okay. So next we have our Son of a Nutcracker. I do have one of these available that I showed you guys. This is mine from last year. Oh, he's so stinking cute. I just dripped water on here, so let's make sure it is dry. This wood was waxed previously, so that's why I didn't do it with you guys, because it was already done. And then let's put it on here. Should I go down a little further? That's good. Okay, so I want to do this. Me too, Vanessa. I want to do these in the same colors. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do since I only use two colors. I think I'm going to do most of this in Shimmer Shadow, and maybe I'll do these little little things on the side in the red. Or yeah, that's what we're gonna do, because I don't want to accent any special word. It's son of a nutcracker. It's not son of a nutcracker or son of a nutcracker or son of a nutcracker. Yeah, so we'll just, don't mind me, I'm exhausted. Let's go ahead and put this here. And then we'll grab some more scarlet. I just don't know what I'm going to do when scarlet goes away, because I think this is a perfect red. And you may want to grab some of this because there will be a new catalog when the Valentine's spring stuff comes out, and the scarlet is not going to be here. I keep thinking about that because I can just see this being the perfect color for a lot of Valentines. There we go. And then I'm just going to put some of my Shimmer Shadow on. I'm going to grab a small squeegee. This one is still super sticky, so that's good. And we're just going to go straight down, get those little guys there. This is definitely something that I would have walked into the store and purchased before Club Couture. If I would have saw this at Target, it would have been in my shopping cart. Seriously. I mean, I have 2 Nutcrackers. I can't really tell if they're soldiers or Nutcrackers, but they are on either side of my door at Christmas time. I'm pretty sure they're Nutcracker looking soldiers, but they're like Ezra's height. And well, maybe not, maybe he grew this year. So I love them. I actually just got a long sleeve shirt from that Life is Good company, and it says something like "Let's get crushed," and it's a Nutcracker that I probably thought I was gonna wear when I did this video. Okay, so let's see how all this shimmer goes through. I'm gonna take the transfer and we're going to just peel and reveal. Look at that. I think I'm in love with this project. Okay. Let's dry that before I mess it up. And it is shimmery. Oh gosh, we probably should have used, oh, I don't have it. I was gonna say, we could have used Shimmer Crimson, but I don't have it. Oh, Christy, that's a hard one. I can show you a comparison if you like of the difference. That's fine because it'll let this dry. And then I want to just put a finishing touch on this project, but we'll let this dry. I don't even know if my finishing touch is going to fit anywhere, but we'll try. I thought that I'd have more free space, and I don't. And I probably should have oriented a little to the bottom. Son of a Nutcracker. Okay, so we have our scarlet and we have our candy apple. Here's the difference. But I feel like that's not even good. I should show it this way because for some reason straight ahead is not good. So candy apple is here. Scarlet is here. Well, that it's hard to tell too. Hold on. Let's put him aside. We have scarlet. So candy apple here is a much deeper red, like a bright red, but the scarlet is like just a different type of red. I'm trying to think. Poppy was a red we had last year, but it's much more pinky. And then we have another En Vogue color this year that I haven't used enough, and it's called Rosewood. It's that rosy red. But yeah, candy apple and then scarlet. I like the scarlet because it's more, it's not as bright. It's just a very pretty red. Okay, so we have this and we have this. I thought maybe we should make something to accent it. Let me see what we have here. I grabbed some ribbons. Let's see. We will try this. I cut these and I don't have my sharp scissors down here. But I thought we would just do a quick bow. You know I'm not a bow person, but We'll see how it looks. So I do too, Deb. I do too. So let's grab some, let's grab some buffalo plaid. We're just gonna crisscross these. Let's grab some, and we can trim these after they're done. These are actually scraps. And then we'll do some buffalo plaid. We'll do some black. This one looks way too long. That all might need a haircut. We'll do some burlappy looking stuff. What else do we have here? We'll trim this. We have some red. And for some reason with this new phone, Christy, I feel like the colors aren't true. So what I might do, or what I will do this week, is I'll chalk something with both and take a real picture, because for some reason my new phone coming down, I don't feel like this is as vibrant like the teals. This is a teal, but on the camera I don't think it looks very teal, and I don't know if it's because how bright the light is, because it was like set up in here according to my old phone, or I don't know. Apple was all bragging about this new phone and I'm not loving it. We'll see. And then let's do some of this. Oh, that's a big mismatch. The problem is I use the same scissors to cut paper as I cut ribbon, and you should never do that. It's okay if they're all different. You should always have like a scissor paper and like a ribbon scissors. A scissor paper, you know what, a paper scissor. So we have this. I think they're still too long. We can trim them still. And then, oh, here's a, we'll get a piece of the polka dot. And what we're going to do, without messing up our pile, we're going to take this and kind of bunch it around, and we're going to flip it. Let's see if this works out. And then I'm going to tie it tight. I'll tie it tight on the back. Let's see what we have. And then we'll turn it over this way and see what we have. We're gonna have to pull here or there, fluff it out a little bit. Son of a nutcracker. We'll just play with some of this, like this. And then we'll look to see what doesn't look good. I'm gonna trim the one I used to tie the back. I should have just grabbed my sharp scissors from upstairs, but I didn't think about it. Let's go ahead and do these angled a little bit. Then we have a little tail. And then we'll do this one. Add a little tail. Wrong way. Add a little tail there. I have to look at this. Tails there, and then some of these longer ones I'm going to cut so that you can see, and then we're going to fan them out. cuts. Little haircuts. Let's see what we have here. Cut some of these. Okay. So these don't match. So I'm going to take this and shorten it just a little bit. And then do that part again. Let's see what we got here. What do you guys think of that? You know I'm not a bowologist. I was actually watching a video of someone making bows, and she had a lighter next to her, and every time she cut her ribbon, she would burn it a little bit. I don't know if that's something I would recommend for myself, but sharper scissors are definitely... I actually got scissor sharpeners the other day. Let's see if this is even too big after all that. So we have this, but we can put it up there. We could put it at the bottom. I guess it depends on what you want to do with it. Let's see. So we have our son of a Nutcracker. Oh, this is so cute. I feel like I might have made this too big, but look at this. You could put it up here. I'm not a bow person, so I would say no bow. But you could just glue it right on like this. What do you think? Maybe we should come down here after all. I feel like the colors are better the other way because my phone does not show color very well. So we could go like that, or we could trim the whole thing and make it smaller. Maybe I made it too fluffy. But I like how the ribbon has black and red. Yeah, I'm not a bow person. So there we go. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I don't know when the next live will be. It's really going to depend on how my work week goes. I did put together some projects on the side that will be super fast. So if I do have energy one of the nights, maybe it'd be cute at the bottom. It's a cute bow, but maybe not for this project. Yeah. So hopefully if we have some time, if I have some time, it's just really hard. You know, when I go to work now, I have to wear a set of clothes, then I go to work, and then I have to change my clothes, and then I have my mask, and then I have my mask that covers my mask, and then I have my eyeglasses, then I have my goggles, then we have a shield, and then when I come home, I have to change before I come home, and then I come home and shower. So by the time I'm settled and ready, it's so late. I like the bow, but don't know that I like it on that one. Me too, Christy. I'm not going to do the bow. But how cute is it? It feels like this is perfect for this surface. And remember, we also have the Odette that comes in this size. That's perfect, okay? So I hope you guys have a good week. I'll miss you. All right. Have a great night. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.